The potential shortage of pilots and of engineers and generally of human capital in the aviation industry is terrifying us all over the world. In the Middle East, they're doing quite a bit about it, and I'm joined now by Captain Dafa Al-Abbasi, who is the Chief Executive of GAA, the Gulf Aviation Academy, here in Bahrain. Welcome, Captain.
Thank you.
Tell me about GAA. What are you doing here? It's not just pilot training, is it?
No, GAA, we actually are holistic. We have everything for the aviation industry. We started with the pilots. We've introduced engineering training, cabin crew training, the ground airport personnel training, whether it's under the wing or at the airport, whether it's airside again or landside. And latest, we've also added the aviation security training. Only recently, maritime training and driving simulators as well.
It sounds like the academy then is huge. How many numbers do you get coming through?
Well, in 2018, we're close to 19,000 individuals.
Okay, if we focus down as we come through onto the aviation side and engineering and the pilots as well, let's look at that in simulators. Do you have your own simulators, and how does the training go?
Yes, we do. And you spoke about the shortages. The shortages, of course, are being handled by the whole world at the moment, and they're, I should say, trying to be handled by the world. GAA has done its share, and we are still trying to expand even further. We have introduced a third A320 simulator, so we actually do own 3 320 simulators in Bahrain. We also have a 330 simulator and an Embraer simulator, which is actually placed in Amsterdam, belonging to GAA. This 320 simulators, those 3 simulators are in excess of 28,000 hours per year of available time, and that is quite a lot of students that actually go through these training sessions. So we are trying to do our share to produce the massive amount of pilots that are required for this world.
Now, of course, you have the national carrier Gulf Air
Yes.
here. Presumably you train for Gulf Air, but do you have other airlines as well interested?
Absolutely, of course, Gulf Air is our anchor client, if I may say. Their utilization is about almost a simulator in itself. And the majority, of course, when we go and put all the rest together, yes, the majority is from outside Bahrain. Since we only have one airline in Bahrain, we have to go outside. And we train the likes of Saudi Arabia, airlines from Saudi Arabia, from the Emirates, from India, from Pakistan. We also have TAP Portugal, which is our latest edition. We're training more than 250 pilots from TAP. The latest edition was Venezuela.
And finally, one of the issues that we're picking up a lot on, of course, is the shortage of women in our industry. How do you see that in GAA? Are you seeing more women coming through? And if not, how do you think we can address this issue?
Actually, when we say more, yes, we definitely do say more, but not enough. But the interesting thing is that mainly, let's call it male-dominant sectors, and I don't want to mention any names in terms of countries, you see that you've always been obtaining male candidates. Now you actually see that the doors are opening up, and you get that, numbers increasing of females, which is very, very interesting, especially that, training is one. Whether you're a male or a female, it's the same thing. It's just on the capacity of how much you are going to get as a trainee and a candidate. And I believe they were all successful out of GAA, and I wish them success everywhere. The requirement is the airlines, the countries themselves, to actually open up and introduce the aviation as a job that is, well, definitely capable of anybody doing it in terms of women in aviation, and we'd like to see that grow.